Hey everyone, today I'm really excited to talk about one of my favorite films, Punch Drunk Love by Paul Thomas Anderson. It's a 2002 film starring Adam Sandler in the role of Barry Egan, an awkward, lonely, small business owner. I really want to focus on the screenwriting and how PTA masterfully makes all the storylines in the film collide in one specific scene, creating comedy through chaos. PTA sets up this scene with subtle exposition of Barry's backstory and present context, notably in the birthday dinner scene.
Remember we used to call you gay boy, you'd get all mad?
The judgment, the scrutiny, it all gets repressed, leading to moments like these.
He said he wouldn't come if I brought him.
He did?
He's such a fucking asshole. Why didn't you speak? Well, I don't know. I was totally gonna drink with him. It would have been like totally casual, you know? Like I really would have just been.
What the fuck is your problem? Fucking retard, Barry! God damn it!
All this judgment and scrutiny leads him to have intense social anxiety
I don't know if there is anything
to feel
wrong
extremely
because
lonely.
I don't know how other people are. I sometimes cry a lot for no reason.
Lacking an outlet for all his anger, Barry calls a phone sex line that night, who blackmail him and involve him in a scam.
Shut up! Shut the
It's run by this guy.
Shut up! Will you shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
All the storylines reach a boiling point and collide in the scene we'll look at later. But first, let's enumerate the storylines. There's a phone sex scam.
This is Barry. Hey, baby, I guess we got disconnected before.
And there's the pudding loophole. Basically, after studying the fine print of a Healthy Choice coupon, Barry figured out that he could make a bunch of profit by buying thousands of puddings. Then there's the piano, which was mysteriously dropped in front of his building at the very beginning of the film. And then there's his novelty plunger business.
We've been working on this, and we have a non-breakable handle, finally. Let me get it straight for you. Okay.
And of course his sisters constantly belittle him and scrutinizes every decision. As you can see here, Elizabeth feels like she needs to apologize for her brother's behavior, even though Lena doesn't seem to mind. Lena's the love of his life. And just like the piano, Lena landed to his life at the very start of the film out of the blue. It was love at first sight. And Barry could tell at that moment that she was going to be essential in his quest for love and acceptance, something he'll eventually find. But before he finds love, his life is going to come crashing down on him. His reaction to this provokes chaos and is indicative of his debilitating fear of confrontation and vulnerability. PTA highlights this in the script to emphasize that avoiding these tense situations is a normal behavior for Barry. I'm going to analyze the climax of the scene that follows the birthday dinner and his involvement with the phone sex scam. Just so you don't forget, here are all the different plot lines. Throughout this excerpt,
Did you ask Walter to get you a shrink? What's the matter with you? Are you okay?
He is lying.
You're being weird again, Steve.
that's his sister.
Be weird.
We should be going.
That's Lena.
Yep. No, I have to get something for my car.
What guy
That's Lance from his job.
Lito are you talking about? Talking about the guy?
Watch how Barry tries to hide his glaring problems in order to be taken seriously, appear in control, and ultimately be loved and
I'll
accepted.
come over to you, I'll tell you later. Are you talking about the Ramada Inn? I'll just come over to you in a second.
I'm sorry I couldn't come to your sister's birthday party last night. Elizabeth had invited me and I couldn't make it.
Not a problem, don't worry about it. We had a terrific time though.
Must be weird for you to have so many sisters.
No, not at all. It's very nice. Telephone, very long one. Pardon. This is Barry.
Hang up again and see the trouble it's gonna make.
Thank you.
What do you mean, thank you?
Business is good. You're busy.
Yeah, well, not really.
I saw a picture of you.
Oh, yes?
Elizabeth has a picture of you guys, your sisters and you. It's a lot of family. It must be nice.
Do you have brothers or sisters?
No, I'm the exact opposite.
That must be nice. That must be really, really, really...
No, it's terrible. What's the pudding for?
That's something else. Did you get pancakes?
Yes, we are.
So where are you guys going to breakfast? How long have you worked with my sister?
6 months, maybe 5.
That's so you know her.
Do you want to check?
Sure. Are you guys hurt? Are you okay? Okay. So what do? You do what she does? The same job, the same work?
Although elements of mise-en-scène, sound, and cinematography aren't discussed in detail in this video, they all play a role in the feeling of chaos.
But I do mainly field consultations too, which is cool because I get to travel. I'm going to Hawaii on Friday.
Hawaii? I was thinking about going there.
Really?
By the end of the film, they will find each other in Hawaii.
I was thinking about going there on business.
Well, if you're going to go...
I'm probably not going to go, though.
Oh, that's too bad because it's so great over there, and if you were there, we could say hello to each other or something.
Yes, that would be great, but I'm not exactly sure. I have so much going on here. A lot depends on this thing. If it happens, I won't be able to go, but if it doesn't happen, I might be able to. I probably won't, though.
I can't find the thing in my car. I can't find it, but I can get it and give it to you later. So, are you gonna come eat with us?
Yeah, I can.
Oh my God!
It was great to meet you again, to see you again, and thanks for helping me
What's that
yesterday.
piano? What is this pudding?
I don't know.
Why are they here?
I have no idea.
Call me later and we can talk about asking Walter for the shrink. And he said you have this crying problem or something. Bye, Barry. Call me later. Obviously very busy. I don't even know if he has time for a girlfriend. Sorry. So I'll just see you at the restaurant?
Okay.
In this sequence, Paul Thomas Anderson achieves something deeper through comedy. He lays out different facets of Barry's personality and shows them colliding with each other in a moment where he has completely lost control. I think the humor arises because Barry so clearly wants to pretend that there's no problem at all, and he clumsily hides them even though they're plain to see for everyone involved, including the audience. I hope this video was insightful. I had a great time doing it, and thank you very much.